The world is on fire. A silent war rages, not between nations but against an invisible enemy, the deep state. This global cabal has manipulated governments, economies, and even our thoughts for far too long, but now the tide is turning. From the heart of Russia to the streets of America, a global awakening is happening. People are waking up to the lies. They're seeing the truth, and they are ready to fight back. This is not about left versus right. This is about good versus evil. It's about reclaiming our freedom from the clutches of tyranny. And it's about uniting the world under a banner of truth, justice, and sovereignty. The deep state thrives on division, on fear, on ignorance. Our greatest weapon against them is unity, courage, and knowledge. The storm is upon us. The fight will be brutal, but the stakes have never been higher. The future of humanity hangs in the balance. Will we succumb to the darkness, or will we rise to meet the dawn of a new era? The choice is ours. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Vladimir Putin knows the truth. He sees the deep state for what it is, a parasitic force, a cancer on humanity. His actions in Ukraine are not about aggression, but about liberation. He is dismantling a key stronghold of the deep state, a breeding ground for biolabs, money laundering, and human trafficking. Ukraine has become a playground for the CIA and its sinister allies, a staging ground for their nefarious operations.
Putin, a warrior for truth, has drawn a line in the sand. He refuses to let his people be threatened by this global menace. He is securing vital resources, including nuclear weapons, that the deep state seeks to control.
The world watches with bated breath. Putin's actions are a beacon of hope, a sign that the deep state's grip is weakening. He is not alone. Across the globe, other leaders are awakening to the threat. In the heart of America, another warrior fights. Donald Trump, a man of the people, has dared to challenge the deep state on its own turf. He has exposed the corruption that festers within the American government, the unholy alliance of politicians, bureaucrats, and media puppets.
Trump's presidency was a relentless assault on the swamp. He drained the swamp of its resources, exposed its lies, and rallied the American people to his cause. The deep state fought back with everything they had. They fabricated scandals, launched sham investigations, and even attempted a coup.
But Trump will not be silenced. He knows the truth. The stolen election, the corrupt judicial system, the compromised military leadership, it's all part of the deep state's desperate attempt to cling to power. Section 4, The Invisible War, Ezra, Cheyenne, and the Fight for America. Behind the scenes, a different kind of war rages. This is the war you don't see on the news, the war fought in the shadows. This is the war of Ezra, Cheyenne, and the White Hats.
These are the patriots, the true American heroes, fighting tirelessly to dismantle the deep state from within. They are risking their lives to expose the truth about the Clintons, the Bidens, and the rest of the corrupt cabal that has hijacked America. They are fighting against human trafficking, pedophilia, and unimaginable evil. They are the last line of defense against the tyranny that threatens to engulf us all.
The deep state fears them. They understand the power of truth, the power of courage, the power of faith, and they know that the American spirit, once awakened, cannot be broken. Section 5. Allies in the Shadows, MBS, and the Fall of the CIA. The fight against the deep state is not confined to the West. In the Middle East, a key ally emerges, Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia.
MBS understands the danger posed by the CIA, the deep state's insidious arm that has destabilized the region for decades. MBS is dismantling the CIA's networks within his country, exposing their agents and cutting off their funding. He is forging new alliances based on mutual respect and shared interests, rather than the dictates of the deep state. His actions send a clear message. The reign of the CIA is coming to an end.
The world is watching. MBS's defiance is a turning point. It's a sign that the deep state is losing its grip on power, even in regions where it once held sway.